So the eclipse is the big deal, and I'm going to get to a ton of information regarding that, but I do need to talk about a couple important points before and after the eclipse. We're actually in a very active weather pattern, but it looks like we could squeeze some sunshine out on Monday. But first, let's talk about tomorrow. We do have a level 1, very low risk for severe weather. And I mentioned in the afternoon that front, when it moves through, could spawn a few thunderstorms, and that's where that could happen. Mississippi River Valley, Little Rock, we're not included in that severe weather risk. That's caused by this cold front, which is off to our west, but it's going to quickly march off and impact us, impacting northwest Arkansas as early as midnight tonight. This is 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. A few thunderstorms. I don't expect those to be severe because watch what happens. They fall apart. And by Sunday morning, we'll have mostly cloudy skies here in Little Rock, but 20% chance for a shower. No crazy thunderstorms occurring in the morning, but watch what happens in the afternoon as that front enters the river valley. We'll get some more ingredients in the afternoon, a few thunderstorms, and that's where that severe weather risk is possible. But let's get to the important part. Let's get to the eclipse. If you want to know when to walk outside Monday afternoon, it's going to be a few minutes before these numbers. Or you can be outside all day, but the totality begins in Little Rock at 1:51. It begins in Texarkana 1:46, and in northeast Arkansas, Jonesboro, totality begins at 1:55. So you want to be outside 20-30 minutes before that, and this is when that amazing sight will occur. When start, and it only lasts about 3 or 4 minutes, lasting the longest right in the middle of that path. So let's talk about cloud cover. Now this is the graph computer model. It's a high resolution model. It's what I've been showing the past couple of days, and it does show low clouds and even some shower chances in southeast Arkansas. They're not in totality, so not too much of an issue there. In the path of totality, it's looking pretty good. Notice these little hazy clouds. These are high clouds, and I wouldn't be surprised if that is what blocks the view for some. But they're going to be high, thin clouds, so you can usually see the sun and the moon through them anyway. So I'm very optimistic with the totality. Again, 149 in southwest Arkansas, about 152 in central Arkansas, and 157 in northeast Arkansas, moving at about 1,500 miles per hour. That's why that totality only lasts a couple of minutes. And speaking of how long it lasts, this is how long it will last. So the time in totality, 4 minutes in this pink shaded area. That's the middle of the path of totality. And then Little Rock, we're about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes in the red, 2.5 minutes in Little Rock. And then if you are in this very edge, less than 1 minute, I suggest just moving a little bit inner, because there's a chance you don't see the totality if you're right on the edge of the path. That's the eclipse. I'm optimistic about it, and right now it's looking pretty good. High clouds could hamper the view some, but I say it's looking fair at this point. Now let's talk about after the eclipse. A lot is going to happen after the total solar eclipse. This is 8 p.m. on Monday. Thunderstorms moving in, and this is going to be a factor for a lot of days. Tuesday morning, heavy thunderstorms, heavy rain and storms on Tuesday afternoon, and that will last into Wednesday and Thursday, bringing the risk for not only severe weather, but potential for flooding. There's that severe weather risk Monday night. It goes all the way up into parts of Missouri. Then on Tuesday, southern Arkansas in that level 2 risk. Wednesday, the southern half of the state. Thursday, that moves off to our east. But 3 or 4 days where we're going to see very heavy rainfall, and that's going to lead to some very substantial rain totals. Don't take these literally, but we could see 7, 8, 9 inches of rain over that 3-day period between Monday night and Thursday evening. Right now, our dash heating, cooling, and plumbing tower cam. A beautiful night out there. Get outside if you haven't yet. 72 degrees. By tomorrow morning, we're going to be cooling down to around 60, and then by tomorrow, we'll have partly to mostly cloudy skies in the morning with a 20 or 30% chance for showers. That Crane Team impact number is out of 2. Okay, that was a long forecast. Here's a quick recap of it. 30% chance of showers tomorrow, 40% chance of rain after the eclipse. That's going to be at night on Monday, and then the rain will just start and it won't end for a long time, raining through Thursday.